My name is Leslie Ramirez. I'm 21 years old. I was born in Mexico City, Mexico. I've been raised here in Kansas City, Missouri, and I attend Kansas State University. My experience at K-State, this is gonna be my senior year. At first, it was very difficult, like as a first generation student, coming from a community that's very diverse, where I see people that look like me all the time, to go into a predominantly white institution. It's a culture shock, and it's something that I guess I wasn't prepared for. Some of the things that helped me grow was just being involved on campus. Right away in my freshman year, I started being involved with LULAC. So LULAC is the League of United Latin American Citizens. I've been a part of the Hispanic American Leadership Organization on campus. I helped charter Kappa Delta Chi Sorority Incorporated. I've been on like different boards and things like that. I've found people who care about me, like administrators, teachers, and friends, like peers. Making sure that you have that sort of like home away from home is very important. Those organizations that I joined, there were people in there that made me feel that way, especially like the sorority. That was one of the main purposes of us even bringing that sorority on campus. It's like we want to make sure that we make a home away from home for these other young ladies that are like facing the same struggles that we are. During my sophomore year, my second semester sophomore year, was when I like really started struggling a lot. Like, man, like why am I feeling down? And it's not like the regular like I got a bad grade and like I'm sad. It was just like deeper than that, you know? And I knew that it was deeper than that, but I just didn't know how to even bring it up. And this is not okay. Like, I'm having anxiety attacks like almost every day. I reached like my lowest point, and people around me started noticing. At first I asked for help from my friends, and then they were like, you should ask your family for help because there's only so much that we can do. I ended up asking my mom for help. I guess just having that open conversation, it could be very difficult because I don't like asking for help. I don't like the idea of me bothering my mom. My mom already has to deal with working all these jobs, help raise my brothers. So like the last thing you want to do is just add another issue. I asked for help, and then that's when I actually got like professional help. And I did do counseling, and like slowly but surely I started like getting back on my feet, I guess. At first it was difficult just because I don't like talking about that stuff. And talking to teachers, other professors, about like what I was going through, and like them telling me like, hey, like I went through that when I was in college, like, you know, you're not alone. Other people that look like me, that come from homes like mine, they went through this too. So there's nothing to be ashamed of. My mom has always installed in me, en la vida todo tiene solución menos la muerte, which is everything in this world has a solution except death. You're still alive and well, no matter what your issue is, there's always a solution. You just have to be willing to find it. You know, there's days where I'm like feeling really low, but afterwards I'm like, girl, you see how far you've come? You're not gonna let anxiety win, like you're not gonna let depression win, you know? And I'm just like, yeah, you're right. I got bigger plans. Realizing that mental illness is something that happens, and it happens in the best of families. It can happen to anyone. Sometimes we deal with a lot of traumatic things, and we don't even realize that they're traumatic. Growing up, and like in the media and things like that, like I can't recall like seeing a TV show or anything like that that like kind of talked about mental illness, or had like someone that looked like me talk about mental illness. You just don't know how to express that because you have no idea what it even is. I see celebrities like talking about their own issues and like being open about it. TBH, like Demi Lovato was like someone who was very important to me. Seeing her struggle was like the first struggle that I actually saw when it came to celebrity wise. I feel like that's why I want to share my story, because somebody shared their story and impacted my life. And so I feel like if I can talk about my issues as, you know, a college student or as a Latina, as first generation, as a woman, then like I'm doing my part in the world, and like that's all I can do. Y bueno, pues en conclusión o para terminar este video, quisiera decirle a los padres de familia o los abuelos, tíos, lo que sea, de estudiantes en la universidad, que tener depresión, tener ansiedad, son problemas que existen, son reales. Entonces es importante hablar con ellos y saberles decir que todo va a estar bien y que está bien pedir ayuda y hablar con un profesional, recibir terapia. Es algo normal, es algo que deberíamos aprender más y educarnos más sobre. Se necesita mucho amor y apoyo y paciencia. Sea paciente con ellos, porque no de la noche a la mañana todo va a estar bien, no se va a resolver. Es algo que toma tiempo, es algo difícil de procesar, pero no es imposible y siempre debe de estar alguien ahí para esa persona. Recuérdenles que no están solos.